What was that all about? Why does Kara dislike me?
She dislikes everyone except Michaela by the look of things.
You're right, but she isn't targeting anyone else, is she?
You're not the first person she's bullied, are you?
No, I heard from Ford that she bullied Madison and Kelly.
She bullied Madison?
Yes, she did. I don't know much about it, but she was about 10 at the time, I think. Meaning you would have been 8, but you probably don't remember.
I don't remember anything.
Exactly. That's what I meant.
I wish I could, though. Madison seems so stressed.
Well, she's got to look after you and deal with fighting at home.
I forgot about that.
You forgot something that happened this morning. Do you remember what time you got up?
Madison asked that about 6 a.m.
So you do remember something.
I do, but it doesn't feel like much.
All the little steps count, and ignore Kara. She doesn't seem to like the fact that you've returned.
That's pretty obvious.
Come on, let's go outside for some fresh air.
After everyone leaves, Kara starts talking to Michaela.
They deserved that.
Deserved what?
The talking to.
Wasn't it a little bit harsh?
Of course it wasn't. What's gotten into you, Michaela?
Nothing. I just thought...
Don't think or I'll push you down the stairs instead.
What did I do?
You told me that I was being harsh. I thought you supported me.
Kara, of course I support you.
Save it. You're this close to losing my trust.
So?
What do you mean by so?
I never asked to be on your side.
You expressed interest in it, so I made a deal with you. Once you join the dark side, it's hard to leave.
Kara, I can do what I want.
No, you can't.
I'm my own person. You can't control me.
No, you aren't. You're always on your stupid phone.
Only so that I can block out the noise of your voice.
Oh, if that's how it's supposed to be, Michaela, this deal, it's over. You won't get away with this. Now I'm flying solo, but I won't get Amber, Lewis, or anyone else to get away with this.
Johnny and Ford spot Michaela in the corridor.
Michaela, have you been crying?
Of course not.
You look upset.
I'm not upset.
Where's your phone this time?
I never really cared about my phone.
What happened?
Finally seen the light?
I don't want to live the rest of my life in Kara's shadow.
That's what I thought. What possessed you to join her crew?
I really thought that someone might notice me for once. That I'd have someone to talk to. But I went unnoticed by everyone. Including Kara.
Shouldn't being nice matter more than popularity?
Of course, but I've never been liked by anyone. It felt nice to be a part of something. Except for I never did fit into her group, did I?
At least we only have to defend ourselves from one teenager now.
I just wish someone appreciated me.
We would if you were nice to us.
Kara made a deal with me about 2-3 years ago. She knows a secret about me, which could destroy me.
She blackmailed you?
Kelly told me that maybe you'd turn over a new leaf.
She was right, I guess. I just hate how Kara treats people. I don't despise any of you.
Kara seems to despise my sister with a passion.
She despises Lewis as well.
What are her future plans?
You might as well know, I guess. Kara said that we have to bring down Amber and Lewis. She wants to use a staircase. She even said she'd push me down if I moved against her.
We won't let that happen! Johnny, has Kara told you much?
Nope, she doesn't talk to me about anything.
Then we'll have to hope that us lot can take Kara down. It's 7 against 1. She doesn't stand a chance.
She has minions as well.
And who are these minions?
Just kids she uses for her dirty work.
That's awful! She won't get away with it. We promise.
Hey Lewis, how's your day been so far?
It's been fine.
Done anything interesting?
Hung out with Amber, I suppose. Solved some math problems.
You call that interesting?
Math is so boring.
I agree on that one. Anything else?
Not really. We've only been here for a couple hours.
Fair enough. Kelly and I are going to head outside for our break. I'll see you later, or tonight, okay?
I guess so.
Come on, Lewis.
Ford runs up to Luis and Amber.
Amber!
What do you want, Ford?
You may want to know this!
No, what?
Michaela isn't working with Kara anymore?
What?
You sound shocked.
I don't know much about Michaela or Kara. Everything shocks me.
Kelly mentioned that Michaela's been working for her for a couple of years or more.
What caused her to ditch Kara?
They had a deal, but it was more like blackmail from the way Michaela described it.
Blackmail?
Michaela has some secret that no one except Kara knows. She threatened to share it, but Michaela said she doesn't like the way Kara treats people.
Like us?
Exactly.
Kara storms over to Madison and Kelly after Michaela told her the deal was over.
Well,
Kara, what do you want?
your honest opinion.
About what? I always try to be honest.
Well, Michaela has ditched me.
Good for her.
How dare you? Who do I talk to around here?
Yourself.
Talking to myself is boring.
Not even your brother wants to talk to you. So unless you stop bullying people, talking to yourself is the only option.
Well, of course that's what you would say.
I met my best friend through you, so you've done me some favors. But I'm not going to return those unless you stop bullying Madison's brother.
It's fine, Kels. I can deal with that.
Don't be silly, Mads.
It doesn't matter.
It does for him.
I'm out of here. Leave me alone, Kelly.
Johnny approaches Amber and Louise after talking to Michaela.
You okay? Ford told us about you-know-who.
Yes, I'm just surprised, but in a sort of happy way, if you understand what I mean.
Of course we do.
Do you know anything about Kara?
I do, but I can't say anything like I said before. I'm just glad Michaela's all white.
Me too.
After Johnny leaves, Amber and Louis go off to find Michaela. They find her by the showers.
Michaela?
Oh, hi.
How are you doing? Are you okay? Ford told us what happened.
I'm feeling better, but still a little shaken up. Kara could damage me, both physically and mentally.
Being friends with her is damaging.
Being enemies with her can be so damaging.
You're not wrong.
I'm so glad I got my real feelings out of my system. I was bottling everything up inside, and letting it out felt so good.
I know that feeling. I've had people I thought were friends before, but they never really were.
Kara never was a friend. As Ford probably told you, she loves to blackmail people.
Who else has she blackmailed?
She blackmailed Madison once. It didn't last long.
Thank goodness for that. I can't think how Madison must feel if she went through something like you have.
I'm glad she didn't.
Amber and Ford are walking home after school.
Hectic day.
Some good things have happened at least.
Yeah, at least I just hope now that Michaela has joined forces with us, that maybe we'll have more chance at defeating Kara and her minions.
I hope so.
Suddenly, Kara appears behind them.
Well, you two better be ready for what's about to come.
What is to come?
You haven't heard the last of it.
The last of what?
And I bet you brainwashed Michaela onto your side.
That was Michaela's choice, not ours. We didn't even say anything to her. She approached me and Johnny first.
Do I believe that? No. I suggest neither of you come to school tomorrow because you might not come home.
Kara stalks away. Amber freezes, and Ford just gasps in shock.
Louise and Madison walk in while Jason is getting Cece to settle down.
Good evening, you two.
Evening. How are you?
I'm okay. How was your day?
Tiring, shocking, and everything in between.
Mom, what are we having for dinner?
Did you just call me your mum?
He seemingly did. Maybe it's just his short-term memory.
Well, it's a good thing. Both of you, take a seat.
Okay. Hey, Cece, how was your day?
Boring. Same as always.
No need to be like that.
But school is boring.
You could make it fun.
How would I even do that?
Madison ignores Cece and turns back to Jalen.
Lewis asked a question. What are we having for dinner?
Macaroni and cheese. Is that okay?
Of course. I'm going to my room, Mum. See you for dinner.
See you. Lewis, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just thinking.
Well, if you need anything, I'm always here. Remember?
Of course.